Hello friends, welcome to my channel Creating Essence. I am Megan and thank you so much for stopping by. Today I wanted to show you how to make sprouts. You can make any kind of sprouts. You can sprout pretty much any legume or seed. I like to use sprouts, especially in the wintertime, as a fresh salad green. I also grow them in the summertime, and we do all sorts of things like put them on sandwiches instead of lettuce. And in general, they're a really great nutrient-dense side for lots of different meals and uses. And they could not be easier to grow at home. This is all you'll need to make sprouts. I just have a tablespoon measure for measuring out the seeds, a quart jar. Wide mouth is easiest to reach in and get the seeds out. It's just simpler than narrow mouth, but you can use a narrow mouth if you need to. A straining top. You can get these in all different shapes and forms, different materials. This is a plastic one. I like it because it cannot rust, and I got it off Amazon. I will link in the info box below where I found that. And this is our favorite sprouting mix. It is 3 different seeds. It is alfalfa, radish, and broccoli seeds. They are certified organic, grown completely pesticide and chemical free. I also get these on Amazon. I will post the link for these below as well. To make a batch of seeds, it will take about 3 to 5 days, depending on how warm it is. To get started, we put 1 tablespoon of seeds into the jar. You can put 2 tablespoons, but I find that 1 tablespoon almost completely fills up the jar, so 2 tablespoons makes it packed. And I just prefer the looser grown sprouts. The first day, you're going to fill the jar with water. Not all the way, but just enough that they are all submerged. Put the lid on, and these are going to soak for 8 to 12 hours at room temperature. Alright, it's soaked for about 10 hours now. You can see the seeds have gotten plumper. So we're just going to drain off the water. And then I just leave it on the side of my sink like this, so anything can drip out and go into the sink if it needs to. We will rinse it again in about 12 hours. It is day 2, and as you can see, we're getting some sprouting in there. So now we're just going to rinse and drain. Cold water. I like to kind of rinse the sides down with the cold water. Everything's submerged. Give it a good swirl. There we go. And then we'll just drain out the water. And then once the water's all drained, I like to kind of spread them out over the sides. Set it back on the corner of the sink there so the water can drip in. And we'll rinse it again tomorrow. If you're doing this in hot summer months or you live in a hot climate, you'll want to do this twice a day, morning and evening. Right now in the winter, when we have temps in the 20s and teens and we keep it about 60 in our house, rinsing once a day is just fine because the growth is slow enough. It is day 3 of the sprouts. You can see things are sprouting very nicely in here. They'll probably be ready tomorrow on day 4. We're just going to do another rinse and swish again today. Put them back on the edge of the sink, and I just like to kind of turn it a little and spread them out as much as possible, just so they're not all clumped together. Today is day 4 of our sprouts. And they are finished. You will see they are lovely and green. And remember when I said I only put in 1 tablespoon because 2 they get packed? It's true. If you doubled this in size, it would be packed to the top. And I just like nice, loose, crunchy sprouts, not packed to the top, because sometimes then they get mushy. Going to give these a little rinse. After a swish, put the lid back on and drain it one last time. And now they are fresh and ready to eat. You can put these in a different container with a paper towel or something in the bottom of it to keep it moist. Or I just switch out this straining lid for a regular can lid and pop them in the fridge just like that. Sprouts are so nutrient dense and you can eat them so many ways. A lot of people like to use them as greens on their sandwiches or in wraps. I just like to dress them up like a salad. Tomatoes, maybe some purple onions or cucumber and some vinaigrette, and it's really a delicious crunchy salad. Sprouted seeds make really wonderful nutrient dense sides and accompany so many dishes so many ways. You can sprout any kind of seeds. Melanie at Road to the Farm did a really wonderful series on sprouting tons of different grains, seeds, and legumes, and I will put a link to her video in the info box below in case you want to get more in depth. But these are the really basic, really easy instructions on how to do a nice sprouted blend to use as a multi-purpose side of all kinds in your home. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone whom you think it might be helpful to, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Bye-bye, friends.